clap, just to sync the sound later. Don't be alarmed. Okay.
Okay, perfect. So maybe to start, you can just introduce yourself. You know who you are, where you're from. You know what you like to do.
I am Jason. I am in recovery from drugs, alcohol, gambling. In the past, I thought that gambling and drinking and drugs were my problem, but they were really just a solution to the empty void that I felt inside of myself. And they would make me numb. I find that connecting with people that have the same issues, they can actually understand me. Or not, maybe not understand, but they can appreciate what I'm going through and give me advice to go through it. I'm able to reach out and just help other people, maybe not find a solution for themselves, but I can at least be there to help them back up when they do fall, if they do fall, or to keep them stabilized when they're feeling weak, or just they need an extra hand, or just be supportive to know that they're not alone. We have 7 billion people on this planet. There's no reason to be alone. But it's the first time my room's actually decently organized in my entire life. It's because I actually have a room now instead of just living on the streets. And yeah, I don't know, it's like actually like organized and clean, and it's my own little area, which is, it's nice. We had a boarder living with us, and I'd get the scratch, like he said, I could scratch the scratch ticket, and if anything got won, he'd split it with me. And like $26 was won, and I never got to see that $13 or whatever. But I realized, like, hey, you can win money. I can spend $3 and I can win a whole bunch more money. Because for an 8-year-old, like $26 that's a lot of candy. Gambling could bring me extra money. I didn't think there was actually losers. Because if I lose on a scratch ticket, I lose $3. If I win, I could win 50 grand or whatever. And so I wasn't looking at the fact that $3 turned into 6, which turns into 12, which turns into 24, then 48. Then eventually you've spent $500, and that's my rent. And I'm gonna spend 75 grand before I win the 50. I started in a bowling league, which because I used to bowl and like teach kids how to bowl, and now it's like that's what I do. Like that's my Tuesday nights, is that I go bowling in the league, so it's fun, and it's nice. Something from before before I got really deep into screwing my life up. Let's say I went on a Tuesday, because I had a little bit of money. I'd go on Tuesday, and then I'd lose for a couple of days, so I wouldn't go for a week. And then, and I'd think I was doing good. I'm like, okay, I can go back. And then I'd go and I'd win. So I'd go back the next day and say I won $200 on Friday. On Monday, I'd be going there, assuming I'm going to win again and lose $300. And it was just a horrible cycle of over a few years of, it wasn't an everyday thing, but there were times when I was going every day. Once I'm there, time doesn't seem to exist. The amount of money, I always assume I can win my money back, and once it's gone, I'm done. Like, I get so depressed. It's like somebody else takes over my body, and I'm looking at it. I will be sitting there with chips in front of me, knowing that I have to pay my rent, and I'll be like, okay, I should really leave. Oh, but what if? Just what if this is the next, I could win this big one. If this next spin, and I'll be thinking about that. I'll be thinking this next spin could be that big win that I need to make me happy, to make me excited. I want to get the tattoo of Yoda that says, "Do or do not. There is no try." Just as a reminder that you gotta you actually have to do things. You can't just think about it. It's about trusting that there's a way to overcome this huge dominating issue in one's life, in my life. Admitting to where I was wrong, owning up, facing the fact that yes, I realized that I had made all these mistakes that may seem huge and life-changing. And it's helped me a lot because I can actually make it through a day without wanting to gamble. I can make it through a day without wanting to do these things. I don't need immediate gratification anymore. I don't need to go and watch the flashing lights or put other substances in my body. I don't need to numb myself because I don't have a reason to numb myself anymore. I can go, okay, today, I didn't rob somebody. I didn't steal $20 from the old lady's purse. I didn't lie to my mom saying I needed groceries just so I can go and do this. I didn't do anything that'll sit heavy on my conscience now. So I can actually make it through. It's not easy. It's a nice feeling not have to worry about things that I did. All I have to worry about now is what I'm going to do. And it's not even really worrying. I can plan now and make the right choices for my life. Got my friend's daughter some two Christmas presents because she's an awesome little kid. Just being able to get gifts for friends and stuff is nice. Could really be whatever you want it to be because it's still wrapped up. If you can't afford to lose it, don't bet it. And if you need to reach out or talk to somebody, just make that call. There's so many helplines, just even reaching out to anybody. And if somebody needs help, just to do something small. If there's if you just want to go gamble or do something because you don't feel good about yourself, or you just need something to do to fill because you can't deal with the mind, do some service. Just help the old guy rake his leaves around the corner. Help do something productive. Find something that you enjoy to do with your time. Because money it's easy come, easy go, but you don't have to go and throw it away. You don't have to make somebody else rich. Trades I don't overly know. I can drywall, I can roof, a little bit of roofing and stuff, so it's just to improve my skill knowledge and actually do something, to have a little certificate or whatever to help get a job in it. And apparently you get paid for this one trade school, so. I want to start getting into having something planned and getting a better schedule. So I want to look into even a part-time. I'm working occasionally, but I want to get into something daily, getting back into school or getting into dog walking or something. I want to start getting back into the flow of having something to do Monday to Friday and having a proper functioning schedule. It's the little things that are successful. If I remember to make my bed, to do all these little things in my life, I consider that a success. I can wake up in a house with a roof over my head now. I'm not waking up behind a garbage can. I'm not picking up cans just so I can afford to go and eat. I'm not begging for change anymore. That to me is a success. I believe that the universe or God has a special plan, and if I went through all the experiences I went through, no matter, even if they were troublesome for me, if I can turn those around and be of help to somebody else to help them get better, then it's a positive. Then it's a positive experience. It's a positive thing now. Yeah.